Good morning and welcome to another edition of your Maybomb Wednesday Wake Up. I hope your day is off to a great start and I hope it stays that way all day long. I was just sitting here this morning reading a story that my wife emailed me yesterday. A story about a young boy whose dad raised chickens in the Colorado mountains. And one day this adventuresome young boy climbed up into those mountains and he found a high peak there, and he found an eagle's nest. And this young man took an egg out of that nest, took it home with him, and placed it under a setting hen. Well, the hen didn't know any different. An egg is an egg. Her only instinct was to just sit there until it hatched. Well, one day, out came this little eaglet among all those little chickens, and there they all lived together, a chicken's life. This little eaglet thought he was a chicken. He didn't know any different. He didn't have a mirror to look in to see that he looked different and that he didn't belong. So he lived there among those chickens. And as he grew, he began to think, there's more to me than just being a chicken. He was not content being there. And when you and I sometimes become content with just being average maybe, or perhaps if you live with critical people, it's just a matter of time before you become critical yourself. Or if you associate yourself with negative, burnout, defeated, discouraged people, it's just a matter of time before you'll become what you associate with. But one day, there in that chicken yard, an eagle flew over. And as that happened, all of a sudden, the instincts began to stir in this little eaglet's life. And he thought, there is more to me than just being a chicken. He said, I'm like that eagle. He said, I belong where that eagle's at. So all of a sudden the power started to surge through his wings and instinct began to take over. And he took off and perched himself up on a rooftop and then soared off into the wild blue. And finally he landed on a mountain ledge or a peak, and there he sat looking at that view that had been there for him the whole time that he never knew. And I want to encourage you to do something. But just like that little eaglet who figured out he could fly, I want to say this to you. One of the greatest days in your life is the day that you discover your potential. That day that you decide you won't be content with being average and you let instinct take you into the wild blue yonder. Go out today and soar and discover that you can fly. You see, in you and within you are distinct gifts and talents. With you and in your life, you have shoes to fill that no one else can fill. So go out today and take off and soar with the eagles, and let's don't be content living a chicken's life. Just a simple little children's story, but a powerful thought if you'll use it and let it motivate you throughout the day. I hope you have a fantastic day. Congratulations on a great sales week. You guys are doing a fantastic job, and we appreciate every bit of it. You keep doing what you're doing. We'll see you next time on the Wednesday Wake Up.